Happy Tuesday. I am so happy to be here today to celebrate the holidays with you. Today we are going to talk about a holiday that many of you may celebrate. We're going to learn today about Hanukkah. Today we're going to read a book called Caleb's Hanukkah, and this book is kind of just an introduction to Hanukkah and what Hanukkah is. So here's the cover, and you can see it's called Caleb's Hanukkah. Okay. All right. Oh, and this book is by Lisa Bullard. Okay, the Hanukkah story. Hi, I'm Caleb. See this dreidel I'm spinning? We can play a game with it for Hanukkah. That's a Jewish holiday. It starts tonight, so I'm practicing. This year, I really want to win. Ooh, there we go. Now you can kind of see. We have to be really creative sometimes when we learn technology. I keep spinning while Dad tells me the Hanukkah story. It happened over 2,000 years ago. The king named, he has a big name, Antiochus IV, made it against the law to practice the Jewish religion. He took over the Jewish temple in Jerusalem. Some Jewish people fought back, but their army was much smaller than the king's. But they beat the king's big army. They took back their temple, and they were free to practice their religion. Chapter 2, a miracle happened. Dad says the Jewish people cleaned the temple so they could use it again. They lit the temple's special oil lamp, but there was only enough oil to light the lamp for one day. Then a miracle happened. The oil lasted for 8 whole days. That's why we celebrate the 8 days of Hanukkah. Here they are in the temple. These marks on my dreidel are Jewish letters. Dad says they stand for a great miracle happened there. I bet another great thing is going to happen tonight, and I'm going to finally win the game. There they are playing the dreidel game. See, I have dreidels on my headbands today. That's a fun game to remember Hanukkah. Relatives come to celebrate with us. The sun sets. We say blessings to God. We use a helper candle to light the first candle. And each night of Hanukkah, we add another candle. We sing together. Then the kids get Hanukkah gelt as presents. That's money. Some of the coins are chocolate and some of the money is real. Those are some of my favorite things. Chocolate and money? I would like to play the dreidel game. I'll share some of mine and I'll give it to people who need it more than I do. What a nice thing to do, to share your gifts that you get at Hanukkah. Then we'll eat the latkes. They are potato pancakes. We always have them for Hanukkah. Mom fries them in hot oil, and the oil reminds us of a miracle. Some people in Israel, instead of latkes, they have jelly donuts, and they have those instead, but they also fry those in hot oil. Here's the picture. It's dreidel time. Finally, it's dreidel time, and we all take turns spinning. I'll win a big pile of chocolate coins, and I'll share those too. There are 7 more nights of Hanukkah, and that's 7 more nights of dreidel to help us celebrate. And that's the end. All right, our next book, we're going to see if I can get to it. It's pretty fun. You guys are going to like this one. It's a rhyming book. You know how I like my rhyming books. And it has a really familiar character. Let's see if you recognize this guy. Let's find it. I have to be really patient with my really old iPad. Sometimes you wish technology worked a little bit better than it does, but I can be patient. Okay, let's get to the beginning. Look who's in this book. Happy Hanukkah. Ooh, Curious George. Do you know Curious George? I like Curious George. This is a rhyming book, so you know I'm going to love it. Okay, the Festival of Lights. George waits and waits till nighttime. Excitement starts to grow. For Hanukkah is filled with joy, as everybody knows. He helps his friends get ready to celebrate tonight. He even spies some mystery gifts. Oh, what a happy sight. It's time now for the party, food and treats in tow. On such a cold and wintry night, and wait, here comes the snow. Let's see. Okay. Hanukkah fun, stars of silver all around, lots of sparkles to be found. On the table, donut dreams, sweetly fried up jellies, creams. Everyone gets gelt of gold, tiny chocolate sacks to hold. Food to eat, so much fun, the Hanukkah party has begun. The menorah fills the night. His friend shows George 8 candles, each one for Hanukkah night. Another tall, right on top, from which the 8 to light. The tall Samish gets lit first, then the others one by one. The Hebrew prayer is chanted, and the candle lighting is done. Menorah in the window, the candles burn so bright, a perfect way to celebrate this special Hanukkah night. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. With the lighting done, it's time for dreidel fun. Kids all play along and sing the dreidel song. Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay, and when you're dry and ready, oh dreidel, I will play. Hey! George attempts a spin, shares his chocolate win. Try a trick that's neat, use both hands and feet. George eats up his gelt before it starts to melt. But something smells so good, just like a latke should. See the kids playing dreidel? So fun. Yummy, yummy in George's tummy. Scritch, scritch, scratch, peel potato batch. Chop, chop, sigh, onions make George cry. Tap, tap, whack, when will this egg crack? Splish, splash, mess, George has 1 egg less. Mix, mix, stir, hear the batter whir. Crackle, crackle, pop, oil's getting hot. Sizzle, sizzle, burn, quickly, it's time to turn. Sniff, sniff, yum, tasty latkes done. Delicious latkes like a dream with apple sauce and sour cream. I might want to make some latkes for my holiday celebration this year. Following the leader. Tummies are all full now. The children want to play. George is always ready, and he starts to lead the way. Monkey see, monkey do. They jump up one by one. Following the leader has never been so much fun. But one girl jumps up so high, she lands down with a thud. And landing right down with her, an apple sauce-filled flood. George goes right into action to clean the sticky goo. The children all still follow him and start to clean up too. In no time flat, the mess is gone. The girl gives George a gift, a very special present that makes his spirit lift. Can you see the present she gives him? It's a banana! Any monkey would like to get a banana for a gift, huh? One special part of Hanukkah, the mitzvah or good deed, to help out friends and neighbors or anyone in need. First, George cleans up the kitchen with special monkey care. He works so hard until it seems there was no party there. Next, George wraps up some latkes. He makes a special plate, a little treat for a sick friend to help her feel first rate. As they step out into the street, George sees a gentle glow. He smiled at the other neighbors with menorahs in their window. George knows he'll carry with him the joy and Hanukkah cheer by doing helpful mitzvahs all throughout the year. The end. What a good story. You know, it's really fun to learn about other ways that people celebrate. And Hanukkah sounds like a really great one where we can remember our traditions and help our friends, make yummy food, light the candles and say prayers together. It sounds like a really special holiday. I wonder if you celebrate Hanukkah. In my house, we celebrate Christmas, but we honor all the different types of celebrations because it's important to respect and honor our friends. Well, friends, thank you so much for joining me today for this super special Hanukkah story time. I hope that you learned a little, and I hope that you can celebrate all of your friends and all of their traditions too. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Happy Hanukkah!